Welcome back to the Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl Show. It's time to hang out with Rob, Mike, and Dunya. Whatever you don't want to say, they will with no chaser. Take a shot and let's have a drink. Is hashtag squad goals still a thing? Because they are. Let's go.
Welcome back, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome back to Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl.
Hey.
For another thrilling episode. What episode number is this? I forgot to ask.
258.
258 episodes. Oh my god. We're getting there. We're almost at 3,000, guys. I mean, just stay tuned. We are doing an episode of current events. We haven't done one all year, and it's been like 2 years and 1 month, seems like. And we're just going to dabble on some current events and chit-chat about them maybe, or not. We'll just move on. Who knows? Anywho, we are going to do something that I like to do, which is ask everybody about their week. Tequila, how was your week?
I had an empowering week.
That's wonderful. That sounds empowering. You said empowering, I got kind of an attitude because I'm dealing with empower money management right now, and they suck.
I like empowering.
Well, maybe I'll like them when they do what I ask them to do with my money eventually. Anyways, no elaboration, just empowering.
Yeah.
All right. Cognac, how was your week?
My week was good. I went to San Antonio with a nice gentleman. We hit the streets. I actually had a big week. Got this new Vietnamese gin called Lady True, and it was an interesting story about her past, her story. So, anyways, yeah, that was kind of my week. How was your week?
My week was good. A lot of work, preparing to bring new portfolio items in. We partnered with a Kentucky bourbon, shout out Nulu. They do Nulu, and they do New Louisville Barrel House. Shout out to Chase and his family for deciding to come to our company for distribution. It's already pre-selling. I'm excited about that. Got it picked up like that, and yeah, I'm excited. I'm like happy. I actually thought this week several times. I was like, to go from like a oh my god to a like wow, I didn't know this is what it could be like, has been a blessing. Really, truly a blessing. And I'm appreciative of it, and I'm kicking ass, and I'm proud of myself. So that's all.
It's good as shit.
I had an empowering like tequila.
Those personal,
Yeah.
empowering moments
Yeah.
go a long way.
Yeah. I almost cried like twice this week, just going, yay. There you go. That's it. Let's get to our next segment.
What the fuck with the girl?
My what the fuck this week, I had like 100 million, but we're doing current events, so I'll just hit them there. My what the fuck is, somebody called me materialistic this week. And I was like, what the fuck? That is literally not me at all. In all of my 42 years of life, nobody's called me that. There's a difference between being materialistic and liking fashion. And how you choose to spend your money is how you choose to spend your money, and how you choose to dress is how you choose to dress, and I don't judge anybody by that, and I don't think I should be judged that way either. And it actually pissed me the entire fuck off, because I have, if you look at my friend group, I'm probably the one that's the most into fashion, and nobody's ever accuse me of being a materialistic person, because that's not who I am at all. And what the fuck to you?
What the fuck with the girl? Joking with Cognac.
So
I was going to say, okay, sorry, I was drinking.
these two whales are bar hopping, and one of the whales on the third bar they go up to goes, ooh, 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 and the other whale says, Ted, shut the fuck up, you're drunk.
Wow.
That's fun. That was fun. Yeah, that's fun. Cause I was like, what is going on?
Yeah.
I was trying to get a bunch of ooh.
You need some oxygen, Ted. Get out the bar. How does it sound when he comes out there? Small.
You sound like that dude I seen. Ooh, making animal sounds.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I didn't watch that last night when you said it. I watched it today. Dear Lord, have mercy.
That boy made a butterfly sound.
First of all, he has a list, and I know I haven't grown yet, guys. If you've been on this journey with us, the list just drives me crazy. Like, focus on fixing that before you're
You have to go to
the bears are
You have to go,
like, what the?
you have to go to a speech therapist
Yeah.
for that.
Well, I'm not making fun of people with
No,
a list.
I'm
That's
saying.
you. That's
No, I'm not making
you
fun
just-
of them.
you just did.
No, I'm
Twice.
not.
Okay. Anyhow, I'm just saying, that was terrible. That was, I mean, he literally, did you hear the horse? It was Harper when she was a kid. Like, my lord. He's an animal sound expert, though, y'all. It's not like he was like, oh, listen to my animal sounds. He's an expert. I'll try to post it. I've been so terrible with social media. Shout out, we're going to get somebody to handle that.
That boy said
'Cause-
butterfly. That got me.
What is what? Lord.
I mean, that.
And then he couldn't even pronounce the mammal wet or whatever those
The
seals.
manatee.
Manatee,
Yeah,
yeah.
he said not Milo. And then he showed a picture. He didn't do a sound. Lord have mercy.
The lizard.
He didn't do that.
Yeah.
He didn't do that. Okay. Ugh. Gross.
Okay.
All right. Well, I guess you can be in part 2 with him.
Yeah.
Right?
Anyhow,
Go on.
let's get into some current events. Does anybody want to go first?
Houston joins National Ice Out Day with weekend protests. Dozens of students walk out of Conroe High School to protest ICE. All caps, ICE. This was yesterday. Houston is set to join a nationwide day of action this weekend as residents plan multiple demonstrations calling for immigration and custom enforcement, or ICE, to leave their communities.
Conley? Houston?
Houston.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not Thursday.
I say Conroe High
High
School.
School.
Organizers say the events are part of a national ice out movement with protests planned in cities across the country to raise awareness about immigration enforcement practices and conditions inside detention facilities. Go H-Town.
Yeah, shout out.
Yeah.
It's fuck ice for me. So, good. And I'm proud that a high school actually chose to do that in Texas.
Yeah.
And when you said Conroe, it could be in Conroe. We all know by watching House Hunters, they think everywhere is Houston.
Yeah.
That's puzzle.
So Conroe is not Houston for real. So shout out.
Conroe's rolling the woodlands.
Yeah,
So,
it's more closer
like
to the mountains of
30
Caucasia.
I
So
was
I'm really
about to
proud of
say.
them.
30 minutes from Woodland.
Yeah.
But you don't know where Conroe High School is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's part of Harris County and
Conroe High School could be a high school in the city of Houston, just like
No, I'm just saying, yeah, I'm saying Montgomery County, Harris County.
Whatever, good job. Proud of you kids. Yeah. Speaking of ICE, ICE judge orders the release of the 5-year-old and his dad from custody. The 5-year-old and his father that were detained by ICE in Minnesota are free to go, so says a federal judge. The order, cited by CNN, reportedly states authorities should release Liam Ramos, he's 5, and his father as soon as practicable, but no later than Tuesday, February 3rd. Liam was allegedly used as quote-unquote bait, they have to say this because of course they're denying it, when federal agents reportedly told him to knock on his front door to see if any adults were home, according to Minnesota Public Radio News. Liam, seen worldwide in a national picture, wearing a blue cartoon bunny beanie and with his little ears hanging down on the sides, and a Spider-Man backpack, was taken away with his father in an SUV and transferred from Minnesota to an ICE facility in Dilley, Texas, a town about 70 miles from San Antonio. ICE received a ton of backlash for detaining a preschooler, with the lawyer representing Ramos' family even calling the decision immoral, because it is. While some have claimed Liam's mother wanted to take him, ICE agents have insisted she didn't, and they denied ever using Liam or another child as bait. I'm glad that they are getting released, but how many other people that didn't go public aren't? That's insane. That's what I have to say about that. Yeah. Wow. Protect the kids, though. You know, fucking drag queens, I tell you. Your turn, Cognac.
Yeah, so I don't know if y'all know what an albatross is. It's a bird that most people, fishermen, they consider it's a bad thing because they can fly many miles out of the ocean without stopping. Well, they gathered or found an albatross that went 3,000 miles back and forth from coast to coast. 3,000 miles with an 8-wing span without stopping. Just
Is that current?
huh? Yeah,
It's current?
it's correct. Yeah.
Albatrons are new?
Yeah. No, they're not.
They just learned that?
Yeah.
Oh, they just learned that.
Yeah. It was that was the longest flight for an albatross. The original one was like about 2,000.
Was he leaving the U.S.?
No, he came back. So the California were tracking him, and basically 3,000 miles on one flight for this bird.
On one flight or one flat?
Like one flight, just soared across the country.
So one flat, one wing flat.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. I mean, except the flight is,
Well, yeah.
he's flying
So
he let the wing
a
carry.
basketball goal was about 10 feet. He got 8 feet wingspan. He's just. And you know, he probably
Like the butterfly.
flapped a couple times. Yeah, he probably flapped a couple times. But I thought it was a cute story. I was like,
That's very cute.
That's-
Good
that's
job,
long.
Albie.
no, I just thought that was
I just said it was cute. Good job,
a
Albie.
long. Damn. 3,000 miles. I mean, you get on a plane, something won't even last that long.
Well, that's not.
A boy knew where the wind was.
Right.
Catch the wind.
He was catching the wind. He was catching wind. I got a picture of him. He was catching the wind. And he close to the sea. He was catching the sea thing going up.
Okay, Tequila's turn. All right. Hey there, Houston entrepreneurs and small business owners. Are you starting a business or already running one, but drowning in paperwork, taxes, or bookkeeping headaches? You're not alone, and we've got some help for you. A friend of ours has launched a full-service business support solution right
Full
here.
service.
Right here in Houston, called Samcom. From forming your LLC or corporation to handling your franchise tax filings, sales tax reports, bookkeeping, and even your annual income tax returns, SamCon covers it all, so you can focus on growing your business. What's new in 2025? BOI reporting, a new federal requirement that most businesses aren't even aware of. Mess it up and you could face a $10,000 fine or more. Don't worry, SamCon has you covered. Whether you're a startup, a side hustler, or scaling fast, let them take the stress off your plate. Email to info@samconus.com. That's info@samconus.com, or call 713-534-2175 to get started. That's 713-534-2175 to get started. Don't miss out. Your business deserves better, and let them get you sorted today.
Nicki Minaj.
Oh, this motherfucking... God damn it. Go ahead. Sorry.
Nicki Minaj boasts about Trump gold card that gets fact checked. Nicki Minaj told her 28 million ex-followers she secured a gold Trump card free of charge and was finalizing that citizenship paperwork. Now, officials say she basically posted a golden Groupon. The internet is having a field day. The card, which Minaj flashed proudly on January 28, came after her Trump account summit appearance. It looked shiny, presidential, and impressive, but one tiny problem. It's not real, at least not in any legal sense. White House says it's a souvenir, not a visa. Deport.
Why are we gonna be deport?
You know what? I just want to...
She from Trinidad.
She's not a citizen.
Yeah, she's not.
Nicki Minaj?
Yeah.
No, she's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why
Bad Bunny is a citizen.
No,
An American citizen that they're all mad about, but she's not.
Yeah, that's why she said finalizing that citizenship.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she got her citizenship.
Yeah. You're a cornball, bitch. Sorry, I've said it since you came out. Everybody who knows me can quote me on it. I never liked her. I'm a vibe person. She's always had a terrible fucking vibe. She seems like a fucking weirdo. And now she's even more of a weirdo. She has all of her money from little gay boys and being a Harajuku doll and all of these things. And last Trump presidency, she was like talking about him putting kids, and I can't imagine as an immigrant how these kids must feel. And now you're over there sucking his orange balls, like ugh. What a fucking, some people don't know what this is. What a fucking coon. That's what you are.
Wow.
Yeah. You're the same people that would enslave your own people. You're disgusting. I said what I said, and I stand on it. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Strong word.
Wow. Yeah. Don't trust her.
I don't even know you knew that.
Yeah. Well, I do. It's my history. Why wouldn't I know?
Damn.
Why wouldn't I
What's the
know?
strong word? What's the
What
strong
she
word?
said.
Because I call her a coon.
A coon?
Yeah.
Man.
That's a strong word.
Hey.
For somebody white, because he ain't supposed to say it. Yes.
Just saying.
That ain't strong for me. I know what she is. And I
No,
know
I'm just saying.
what it is.
Yeah, because I guess he don't deal with them. Shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It was, yeah.
And you deal with it, you don't know they
Nah,
coon ass.
I was
Coon
about to-
ass kissing your ass because you white. So you don't even know the nigga cooning.
That's my point.
The coonery, you know?
That was my point.
She's corny.
That was my point. The only time I heard that, I was like, oh, okay.
Well, that's cool. We're not having a history lesson on that today, but I said what I said. And she's always been a bully, so she is aligning herself with bullies. And hope they're going to pay you a lot, because you're going to lose a lot because of it. Corny ass. Coon bitch. Anyway.
Damn.
In other news, huge win for Luigi Mangione. Hey, Luigi.
Oh, he ain't
Trial judge just ruled the death penalty is off the table. Was that in your stories, or am I telling the story? Thank you. Oh my God.
Psycho?
It's giving Colin Jost, you know. The feds wanted the judge to rule that the stalking charges they filed against Mangione were a crime of violence, and proving a crime of violence is a prerequisite for opening the door to even charging Mangione federally with murder. The judge ruled stalking is not a crime of violence. Well, it should be kind of, but that's not really stalking. That's called I had to pay all these medical bills. That's what that's called. The upshot is that Mangione can't even be charged with murder in the federal case. All he can be charged with is stalking, which carries a maximum sentence of life without parole. Mangione is still charged in state court with murder, although in New York there is no death penalty. Shout out to him.
But you missed the part.
Okay.
You missed the part of
Team Luigi. Sorry.
Okay. Well, you missed the part of they threw out the part about death from a firearm too.
Oh, I didn't miss out anything because it was my thing. That's all I was talking about. He's just not getting the death penalty. That's all.
Okay, fine. But he got shot. So what? Okay. Fair enough.
He got shot. Who got shot?
It's your story.
Who got shot? The guy that helped us pay $2,000 a month for health insurance, and then still have to meet a $10,000 premium.
Whatever.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay. I'll leave it at that.
Yep. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's I don't.
I don't.
So there's that.
Yep. Your turn.
So anyway, so there was a mountain lion caught in San Francisco. Very rare. So this lady, supposedly, she went to her apartment and this mountain lion, she thought it was a dog at her steps.
So she can't see. Okay.
Well, it's 3 a.m. So,
Nothing happens after
Yeah.
good happens.
so she thought it was a dog, and then she told the story that she saw a tail and said, "That ain't no dog." That was her story. And so the mountain lion set off her camera and her light, and she goes, "It's definitely not a dog." And then she said, "It will look like a big cat to me." And so the mountain lion, her dog started barking at the door, and the mountain lion ran off. So she said, "I think there's a big cat," reports the police. And the police investigated, and so the next day, another neighbor of hers saw the mountain lion and reported it too. So they finally sedated the mountain lion. 3 shots to make sure it was sedated. And then took it back to the mountains. So,
Thank you for that.
yeah.
Newscasting is not your thing. I can tell
What do
you
you mean?
that.
I didn't try to argue. I'm giving cute stories.
It's not. It didn't matter if it was argue or not. Nobody's arguing.
No.
Like you're looking at me. Are you casting the news?
No, sorry.
Or not?
No.
Like,
No. So
next.
I would have known it was a mountain lion. She goes, I couldn't tell it was a dog or not.
I said the same thing that you told me. It was 3 a.m. Like that was a rational explanation. So.
She must have been on that. Because she said she got dropped off at her house.
Okay, she took an Uber. So what?
I know. No, that's the honorable.
Okay.
Don't drive drunk.
Tequila, what's your news story?
At least $55 million lost in fraud, money laundering scheme target elderly victims. Investigators say the suspects called victims and impersonated themselves as federal agents and regulatory officials. Outside Tyler Jewelers in Irving, Thursday afternoon was a swarm of local and state investigators. Inside, police were seen combing through display cases, collecting evidence of what the Collin County Sheriff's Office calls an alleged large-scale fraud and money laundering scheme targeting elderly victims across Texas. The store and Simon Jewelers in Frisco are where investigators say the suspects converted precious metals they coerced victims into handing over. It was hours upon hours of securing evidence, not just the gold, not just the items that have been converted into something else, but also equipment that used to make that, said Deputy Chief Todd Cleveland with Allen Police Department. At least $7 million was stolen from victims in Collin County, and at least $55 million was stolen from victims across the state, according to Deputy Chief Cleveland. They could take gold bars, for instance, and go and have them melted down to where it would become jewelry that people would then come in and purchase at Cleveland. Investigators say the suspects called victims and impersonated themselves as federal agents and regulatory officials. They threatened victims with prosecution if they didn't surrender their gold, cash, and cryptocurrency. Son of a bitches. Investigators raided both jewelry stores at the time in hopes that they wouldn't communicate with one another. Detectives say the investigation continues and the details of Thursday's arrest will be released at a later time. That's some shit because my mother lived with me. She elderly and they fall for anything. They think everything is factual. All the person got to do is speak with a little authority and say they an authority or something, and they get scared.
Okay.
They get scared.
Fair enough.
Does it have anything to do with the Trump visa
No,
thing? Oh.
no, they just stealing their jewelry.
That's the next scale
Yeah.
for old people.
Okay.
Current event, guys. Current event. Trump announced that he has partnered with Visa now. He said on national TV with Visa. The president of Visa was there. That you can now donate your cashback rewards to a Trump account. So if you're too broke to give him money, Nicki Minaj, you can now donate the little bit of points and rewards you get from your Visa card to help him do something.
I thought that he or whatever they said something about giving cash to like children or something like that.
Okay, well, that's fine. I'll just.
Yeah, it was something like they were giving cash to children under a certain age.
That's different. That's something different.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, what she talking about is
I
entirely different.
don't know. Yeah. I was just saying. That's what I said.
No, tell everyone.
Alright, sorry. I'll keep you on thing. Do.
Come on, man. It's a pump.
Okay. Don't do drugs. I give that. Shout out to him on that. It was like cash for kids or something.
Okay.
I'm officially calling on all employers all across America to follow the lead of many of these amazing companies and make matching Trump account contributions to benefit for the American worker, and they're going to benefit the American worker so much. This morning, I'm also pleased to announce that Visa is creating a brand new platform which will allow credit card holders to deposit their cashback rewards directly into Trump accounts. That's a big deal. Visa, thank you. Where's Visa? The head of Visa. Thank you very much, Visa. These initiatives could not come at a better moment because there's never been a better time to invest in the United States of America than right now. Who knew it would have happened this fast? I inherited a mess. We were a country that was laughed at a year and a half ago. We were laughed at. Now we're the hottest country anywhere in the world. Nobody even close. So, who knew this was going to take place this quickly?
Not kids. That's going into Trump accounts. Trump accounts. Could you imagine if Biden, Obama, Bush had their own personal accounts for people, the American people, to donate to?
But to be honest,
Here we go. And that's why I said what I said the last time we had an episode where Harper wasn't on it. That's not morally right. That's stealing from people who the little bit that they have. That is morally wrong. Sorry.
Okay.
I mean, they can't afford his gold watches and gold tennis shoes and gold Visa cards. So now, well, since you can't do that, give me your rewards. To a Trump account. Not the USA.gov account. A Trump account. It's morally wrong, and I don't want to hear a rebuttal. What's your news story? Tell us about the donkey that crossed the road, please.
No, it was about that, actually. And I wasn't giving a rebuttal on it. So I heard that they're doing psychology.
You heard that. That's not a news story.
It is. No, they're right too. So there's certain breeds of dogs that learn certain commands and whatever, and it depends on the breed and so on and so forth. I thought, I found that interesting. So I kind of went into it, and I thought this one part was interesting where if you talk to whoever you're being with the dog and you actually call the toy a toy or its name or whatever with your partner, and then you throw it, the dog will know, it will click in its brain that that's who they're talking about. So I need to bring it back to him. That was all. That was cute. That was all.
Skill?
Basically.
Houston hip hop pioneer and Swisher House founder Michael 5000 Watts died at 52.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Michael 5000 Watts, a Houston hip hop legend and founder of the Swisher House record label, died Friday. He was 52. Watts died after developing torsades de pointes, a life-threatening abnormal heart rhythm condition. His family said in a statement he had been hospitalized for almost a week for some tremendous health issues. His family said Wednesday. He leaves behind a wife, 5 children, and 2 grandchildren. We truly appreciate the love shown to Michael throughout his career, and we ask for continued prayers as we navigate through this very hard journey, the statement read. Yeah.
Still tipping on fofos.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Yes, rest in peace.
Swisher House, Michael 5000 Watts.
Yeah, man.
Michael Watts taking to the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a big Swisher House guy.
My boy, Houston. Representing today's.
Don Lemon has been released from custody after being criminally charged for covering a church protest in Minneapolis, and he made it clear that it will not silence him. Lemon told the crowd he's been a reporter for 30 years and he's not going to stop doing what he's always done, covering the news. Lemon was arrested Thursday night at his home in Los Angeles for allegedly co-conspiring with protesters to disrupt a church service in Minneapolis. Lemon was released without bail. He says he looks forward to a vindication trial. Prior to addressing the media, Lemon appeared in court where a judge decided he could go without having to post bail while his federal case is out. He's been ordered to appear at court in Minnesota on Monday, February 9th, and his lawyer says he's committed to fighting these rights and not going anywhere. Lemon was charged with violating a federal law by interfering with worship during January anti-ICE protests at City's Church in Minneapolis on January 18th. You've got to be fucking kidding me. They've arrested church shooters. Slower than that. We have a First Amendment for a fucking reason, and that should protect journalists, especially black ones, because that's who they went after, 2 black journalists in their raid. this tit for tat shit in the government and making up shit. That man's reported on both sides of the issue, and anyone acting like they're not biased as a news reporter is bullshit. But you still have to report everything. So, you guys arrested the wrong Don. And I stand with Don Lemon and any other journalists for being arrested for covering the fucking news. No matter what side of the political party you're on, because I'm not on either. Fuck you guys. Guess what Hitler did? The same thing. You say something bad, I'm gonna go after you. Yep. Your turn.
My turn is, so Indianapolis, apparently I didn't know this. This was crazy to me. So they had an Oscar Mayer race. The 8 cars that work. You know, Oscar Mayer winner car, right? Anyways, so they have a wiener race in Indianapolis. 2.5 miles. And they have mustard on one. They got all kinds of dressings on cars and all kinds of different things. They got the Chicago dog, the York dog. They all racing. New York, East. Chili dog for the South, and the Seattle and the dog for Northwest. So they're racing around.
Yay.
And they did it a year ago, and
That's not correct.
it was, well, no, this is correct. It's coming up in March. So if y'all want to bet on
That's future. That's
no,
not
I'm
current.
saying if y'all want to bet on the dogs, then you can bet on whichever dog to win. That is bad.
Okay, not to just cut you off because you're next, Tequila, but you brought up a rest in peace. I need to say rest in peace to Catherine O'Hara, who I fucking love. She's mom from Home Alone, mom for Beetlejuice, mom from Schitt's Creek, my shit.
Yeah, Beetlejuice.
And she was just
Don't say it.
I love her.
Beetlejuice. Yeah.
Tequila's turn.
I was drinking while I didn't know when you.
Oh, sorry.
Russians feel strain of Putin's war with mobile internet shutdown. Russians have put up with drone attacks, rising prices, and crackdown on free speech. But now they are increasingly being asked to go without the internet on their phones, fraying nerves and leaving many feeling disconnected after 4 years of war in Ukraine. Mobile internet outages have become part of the norm across the country, a measure authorities say is necessary to prevent attacks by Ukrainian drones, some of which use the technology for navigation. But Russians who spoke to NBC News experts and even the country's hardline pro-war bloggers have questioned this justification. Ukrainian drones continue to reach their targets inside Russia, even while users as far away as Kamchatka, some 4,350 miles from the Ukraine border, are told security concerns are to blame for the lack of connectivity. The outages have left ordinary Russians frequently unable to use their phones on the go to make calls, order a taxi, or pay for groceries. They have affected small businesses and left some people resorting to carrying cash or staying home for reliable Wi-Fi.
Next season in America.
And Putin told them to just utilize this time as a way to detox from social media type shit.
Type shit.
Yeah.
You said it. Type shit.
Alright, this is my last one. Speaking of wiener races, there's been some more Epstein file information released this week. There was a whistleblower out there. They released them and then they were immediately deleted by the DOJ, who says it's exaggerated. I'm not going to get too far into it because it's disgusting, but a lot of people were named in it. People that are not Republican, people that are not Democratic, and a lot of disgusting things were happening. Children being auctioned off and poked and prodded and all of these things. And I'm just wondering, at what point are we going to be worried about the traffickers and the immigrant traffickers when we've got a whole fucking nation run by one? I'm just wondering, at what point is somebody going to say enough is a fuck enough? That teenagers, 13-year-old teenagers, were being penetrated and raped by a whole ring of people. When they thought Hillary Clinton was doing it and Chrissy Teigen was doing it, it was a problem. Now we know you need receipts for every fucking thing except for this, and now you got receipts and it's still nobody fucking cares. Children are off fucking limits, I thought, for everyone morally. Mm-hmm. I thought so.
Well,
what the fuck?
The craziest thing to me is the justification of it, though. Like, where people will be like, well, they're not like A and shit like that. People said that.
Yeah, it's
like,
his people.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, it's Trump's people.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. Well,
like, they're, you know, have you interacted with especially a child nowadays? Like, sorry, I get passionate about that because I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Like, you can coax a kid like that. Like, that's just disgusting.
Yeah, I know.
It's disgusting.
I know, and it's leading the country. It's so crazy.
I've never.
I was just going with the current.
No, I know. I'm just very passionate about it.
Okay,
like,
cool. Cool.
That's
express your passion and protest.
It's disgusting. Like,
Yeah. Okay.
You don't mold a child.
Okay. Well, this is not a
I don't understand it.
Diagram of why pedophilia is wrong.
Yeah. Well,
my current event is
you
have receipts.
Yeah. I don't get it.
Elon Musk is on those receipts.
Okay. Well yeah.
Anywho.
I don't get it.
Yeah, nobody should, but yet people are getting
it's not in my mindset.
Okay, cool. But this is a news thing. It's not. We're not having a talk of how we all feel about pedophilia.
No.
I don't even know why anybody's discussing.
No, it makes me sick.
Okay, good. Then he should make you sick. Trump should make you sick.
Okay, they all make me sick. I don't care.
They all make me sick.
Wow.
Anyhow, do you have another one, or do we go to the next segment?
It's up to you. I got one.
It ain't not to hurt it, do you have one?
Yeah, I did the hot dog. So, this was weird to me. So I came across a story about a bunch of rats. They were, I'm thinking.
Not the White House?
No. Yeah, that's it. So, supposedly this guy had, like, pet rats in New York, which, there's rats there, let's be honest.
Might as well make them pets.
Right? But he had a bunch of pets, and he passed away. And so, when they got there, they saw all these cages with all his pet rats. So, they're trying to, like, adopt them out. And I'm like, I was about to ask her, I was like, do you want to adopt a rat? Because he had, like, hold on, I gotta find out.
I already deal with enough rats.
Right? He had about 70 of them or something like that.
That's nice of him.
Yeah.
He probably took over his apartment.
Yeah.
And was like, let me at least train him.
And he probably passed away. They probably ate him. They probably ate him. I don't know.
Oh, no,
I don't know. But
Okay.
they
Thanks
were
for
like
sharing the
rescuing
story.
it. They were like rescuing them.
Okay.
Rescuing the rats. Rats. So I knew a girl in high school that
No,
had.
that's not a current event.
Oh,
That's not a current event.
well, she had.
Okay, you have to
pet
figure.
rat. Yeah.
Okay, there's different things. Like this is an episode about current events. It's not let me talk about myself. It's current
Oh,
events. You
okay.
get your story out. You talk about the current event. Not
Yeah. No, that's why I
therapy.
was.
Last news story is going to come from Tequila. Frustrating, right?
Yes, it's been an episode for sure. Bill Belichick, the 8-time Super Bowl winning
Loser.
coach,
Speaking of rats.
is not a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Oh.
And voting earlier
Yeah,
this
rat the
month.
ball.
That's it.
Well, I interrupted too. So,
No, that's it. Yeah, there you go. He ain't gonna be a first time Hall of Famer.
Oh well.
To me, that's bullshit.
Okay.
I mean, because the man performed, it's about his job. He performed his job. He done well. It's gonna be a long time before you have a coach that performed the way he performed. And regardless of what he may have done outside of football, shit, he won 8 Super Bowls. Who the fuck done that?
Anybody else who deflated the ball, according to the Migos?
Yeah, he deflated the ball, and then when they deflated the ball, let's talk about the deflated football. They deflated the ball supposedly. The PSI in the ball was not where it's supposed to be. They identified it, and they put the right the pressure in the football, and the motherfucker performed even better with the inflated football. So what's the argument? What's the argument?
First of all, Bill Belichick is a pedophile. Look at his girlfriend.
Damn, man.
Look at his girlfriend right now. If you start decreasing the years,
that's after he won football. That's after he.
I'm not going to do this with you.
Because I'm talking about his football career. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about outside of football.
But I do.
Yeah.
I
That's
do.
what I'm talking about for football.
I'm a whole like what you are as a person. I don't give a fuck about your talents.
Was she 24?
I don't give a fuck about your talent. I don't care about that.
She's an adult.
Now, but 10 years ago she wasn't, and he was still 80. Anyway, I'm not talking about. I'm one of those people, and I could be wrong. Maybe I'll grow. I don't like him.
Hey,
I don't like him, so I don't care about your talent. How I've talked about that. Kiefer Sutherland. I don't fucking like him. He's probably a great actor, but I think he's a terrible person.
The person with
I don't
the
care.
ball?
I argued with you about a lot of
person
people
that held
that
the
you
ball?
don't like now, like Nicki Minaj. You liked her, and then now you don't.
I like her.
I never liked her.
No, I'm not talking to you.
No,
I'm
I
talking
did.
to
though.
him. He did.
Yeah, when she.
We used to go back and forth about Nicki Minaj.
Because I watched her before she got big and famous. And I always knew that she was going to be big and famous because she was talented. And that's what I supported, that her talent.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry.
Yeah, once she got big and famous and started going cuckoo, that's the same
She was always
that's the same with people who like Britney Spears and Madonna and shit. They went cuckoo with the fame.
They didn't go racist against other people. No, that's something different between us. Is he can separate talent from like them, and I'm not that way. I don't give a fuck. You can sing the most beautiful concerto I've ever heard, and if I think you're a terrible person, it sounds like to me.
So let me ask you.
Yeah.
So you is it Tom Brady and
Fuck
Belichick? Oh, so both of them.
Stop tapping on tables.
Oh, sorry. So it's both of them. You don't like Tom Brady
No.
and
No, they both
Belichick.
they both make me want to go ugh,
Oh, okay.
which is the sound a frog makes, you guys.
All right.
But the Hall of Fame is a fucked up system.
Yeah.
They
Who's happened?
They did it to, I want to say Terrell Owens.
Terrell Owens?
No, not Terrell, but the other one. They look just alike. He got a show with, what's his boy name? He got a Ochinko.
What show?
Chad Ochinko, Ocho Cinco. Yeah. They did it to him, and because of some shit outside of football, you know what I'm saying? That's how you gonna judge people. Fuck the Hall of Fame. Because humans are humans.
Honestly, fuck the awards. You can just get one from anybody anyways.
Yeah.
Look at Trump.
Yeah.
Trump just got a Nobel Peace Prize from not the Nobel Peace Prize people.
It ain't no perfect
Just go
human.
make your own.
So if you're gonna
There's
give it
no
to
perfect human.
perfect humans, you might as well put that shit up.
Whatever. I stand. I fuck Bill Belichick and Tom Brady too.
Oh, damn. All
Sorry.
right.
Anyhow, let's get to
We
our next
shut off
segment.
New England. They ain't gonna listen.
I'm not going to get any awards either. I'm not perfect.
Now we're going to our third segment where we tell you 3,000 things about us using that magnificent book titled 3,000 Questions About Me. Me being Tequila, him being Cognac, she being the girl. This evening it's on the girl. She's going to open the book, randomly select the question, and we will attempt to answer it.
Question 10.
10.
May the best teams win. I'm just gonna say that.
I don't know what the fuck that means in relation to question 10. All right. What is the quality you most like in a man?
Well, I mean,
I'll let you guys go
I was
first.
about to say, what do you mean?
That's the question. I didn't write the questions.
I have to
Question 10.
say it as a man?
Yeah, because why does it have to? You know, that's the thing.
The
Is
best
like,
part I like in a man
Yeah.
is that
thank you.
he stand on his business. He be about his word.
Thank
That
you.
if I go into
There you
business
go. It didn't have
with
to
him,
be dating.
I have to work with him or doing anything in relation with this person. I need him to be sound and about his business. Gonna handle his weight.
There you go. Yeah.
That's a good answer.
I'm gonna
What?
say,
No.
okay, well, I mean, I'm gonna say, dealing with I call them gentlemen. I usually tend to try to develop that relationship with a certain person that we are.
What's the quality that you like to
A
deal
quality?
with men?
A quality would be.
That's the question.
That's my point. Yeah, a quality is self-confidence.
Oh.
You know, just let's do this together. Like whatever you're.
Okay, you got it.
Hold on.
You like
Hold on,
confidence.
hold on.
What your goal?
No, hold on. I'll get to it. So, like, I'm going to a battlefield situation, right? And a situation. You need to know what you're doing. Because you're not gonna throw me under the bus, and I need to know your actions or reactions to certain questions or certain things. So that's me. Like, I need to have, like, we need to almost connect on we're gonna go in and kill you.
So what's the quality?
The quality is like a bomb, like we're going in.
That's not a bond. Isn't a quality. A
That is-
quality is literally just. It should be a verb or an adjective that you look for when dealing with people. A man specifically. So what is the one word?
Okay, follow my lead, I guess.
Oh Jesus Christ.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what.
What is the quality I most like in a man? Manly. That's my favorite quality. Be a fucking man. And whatever that means to you, be that. That's it.
That's a wrap. Then that's what we call him Miss Murdoch.
No.
That's the
No.
show.
No. She's
Well,
Miss Murdoch in the snow. She's in the snow, so no. Maybe next week. Thank you guys so much for listening.
Thank you.
We'll be back next week for
Love
another
y'all.
thrilling episode.
Thank you for listening.
Like and subscribe. Mwah. Bye.
Love you.
Lady, you ain't got no lawn. You are such
That's it for this week's episode of Cognac, Tequila, and the Girl. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe on your favorite podcast app. As always, we'd love to hear your feedback. Follow us on all the social medias. Leave your comments and reviews. Until next week, keep safe and keep your squad close. Thanks for hanging out.